Hey everybody, we are still, we're sitting here in our
Little
apartment that we are renting right now. But we wanted to fill you guys in, update you on our current boat shopping situation. So we've been seeing a whole bunch of boats, which you guys have also been seeing been hearing about.
Yep.
And so we've been talking for the last 24 hours or so about
I'd say.
what we want to do, whether we want to continue viewing boats or potentially make an offer on a boat that we've already seen. And
we've discussed a couple of times, like, what is, especially Brady's brought up, like, what is I've seen enough, and what is, okay, now I've seen enough and it's time that I want to, like, put an offer on something, that sort of thing. Like, where is that line of...
How many boats do you need to look at before you decide to make an offer?
Yeah.
And Carlie's point of view is you see boats until you find one that you are ready to make an offer on.
Yeah.
And
that's how I see about it. Yeah, it's awesome to get on a bunch of boats.
Yeah.
But at some point you have to quit just seeing boats and make a decision.
Yeah. And my problem is there's a few boats that I really liked, but I'm like, I could see myself on a couple of them.
Yeah.
But are there better boats out there? I'm always on that mentality of what if there's a better boat that we could be buying, and we're just settling, but it doesn't feel like settling.
It doesn't feel like settling, and you have to think about that elevator mentality. Have you seen this?
No.
It's like you get on an elevator with it.
Pause.
No, I was going to explain it to you. Oh, you got to switch hands.
I got to adjust my arm. There we go.
It's...
elevator mentality.
Yeah. So you get on an elevator and the guy's like, okay, which floor do you want to go to first? We're going to stop at... and it was kind of in talking about men is how I've seen it referred to.
Okay.
But you get to the first floor and it's it checks some of three boxes. He's wealthy, he's a horrible person, and he looks horrible. It's those are the three things. And you're like, yeah, no, I'm going to pass. So you go to the next floor.
Yeah.
And he check marks a different one of those and then not the other two. The next floor, he gets two of the three.
Yeah.
And then the next floor, it's all three. And you're like, but there's still another floor. So what's on the next floor?
Yeah.
And you go to the next floor and you're alone. It's you just keep thinking there's always going to be something better.
Something better.
And you never realize the good that you already have.
Okay.
And so it's kind of I don't know, I saw it in reference to men, and it was like a meme, but it makes sense,
Yeah.
At some point, you just have to make a decision.
Yep, it's true.
And there isn't always going to be something better. Anyway, but I totally get it, so.
I checked all the boxes. She stopped going
you checked
up on
all
the
boxes.
So with that in mind,
I got off.
Yes, you did.
Anyway, so
all right.
We've been talking for the last 24 hours
about what boat?
Yeah, about a specific boat, and
whether we want to make an offer on it.
Whether we want to make an offer or see more boats, or still think about making an offer, but maybe go ahead and see some more and then make an offer. We for sure wanted to wait until we'd seen the
Tartan 40. That was the one you were excited about.
I was excited about seeing it.
I was excited about the West Indies 36.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So.
Which we've seen over the last 2 days.
Yep.
And yeah, the tartan got checked off real quick. It was a no. It was already too expensive anyway, but we still wanted to see it.
Yep.
Because in photos, we really liked the layouts of the tartans. But then stepping in it, it's just really small.
It was a letdown.
Yeah, it was a letdown. And then the West Indies was you.
Yeah. So what have we decided?
So we have decided to, at least for now, quit looking at boats and put in an offer on the Island Packet 35 that we saw in the Tampa Bay area. Yep. The one that I loved, and Brady liked it, but he was like, price is kind of high.
Yep.
But it's the only boat like
It's the best boat we've seen.
It's the best boat we've seen, and it's the, like, not the only boat we could see ourselves living on, but it's higher than some of the other. Like, some of the others were like, I could see us living on this, but there are a lot of issues with it.
Yeah, it would take a lot of work to get it there.
Yeah, it would take a lot of work for us to, like, feel like it was home.
Yep.
This one was like,
we could do this.
We could do this. And I've already, like, been thinking of, like, okay, so I need to clean the cushions, just for, like, my peace of mind. So how would I go about doing that? And do I think I could dye them to, like, make it more our colors? And I've already been thinking about, like, ways to make it homey for us, and we hadn't even moved forward with that yet. So
we are. I've texted the broker to find out what the next step is in making an offer.
Yep.
And we should be hearing.
He's already pulled some comps for us as well. Also, all of this stuff, like the comps that he pulls and the listing price and the boat's specs and all that, we'll put all of that online so that way you guys can view it and you can be able to kind of like go through this process too, especially those of you who have no idea how to go through this process like us. Then it hopefully will be a little bit helpful. But
yeah, we'll have to do a video on our process on this whole thing. But for now, we just wanted to update you guys and let you know that we're gonna try to move forward with buying a boat and see what happens. Next step's making an offer, and then hopefully the owners accept, or we start negotiations. So all right, but for now, bye.
For now, that's where we're at.
I'm Carlie, and this is Brady. In early 2020, we sold our house and most of our possessions and took our first big leap into living our vagabond dreams. We recently hiked 800 miles of the Appalachian Trail, and now we are purchasing a sailboat to start sailing around the world, all while capturing a creative journal of the journey. We hope to inspire you to live your own dreams. Subscribe, and thanks for watching.
The window is really dirty, but it's crazy how you just can't see anything. And you look down here and you can see the trees blowing. It's not like so bad, but we have seen a couple transformers or lines over there blow. Yeah, our first bit of tropical storm. It's pretty minor what we're experiencing so far. I think the flooding is what they're really worried about. Right now we are currently headed to get COVID tests, which we have not done yet at all. But we are going on that boat delivery, leaving Saturday-ish.
We also got an email from, so we took our lessons for the ASA, American Sailing Association. We took our classes for those certifications through Blue Water Sailing School, and so I had reached out to them to ask them if they had any opportunities for sailing or knew of any decent boats on the market, that kind of thing, what they recommended, that sort of thing. But any crew opportunities that they might know about, that kind of thing. They sent us an email back a few days ago and said they were needing some crew to move one of their boats from Fort Lauderdale, Florida to St. Thomas.
And one of the stipulations, it looks like, for St. Thomas, arriving in St. Thomas, is that you need to arrive with a COVID test, or the results of a COVID test prior to getting there. Otherwise, you have to do a 14-day quarantine, which would really be a problem for us, as we are probably not going to stay there for very long, and we'll be turning around and coming back. So we are going to get COVID tests just to be safe. We're not really sure. The people we're doing the boat delivery with, they haven't said that we need to get them, but
we're just going to be on top of it and go ahead and get them. But it's turning into madness because I would like to not have to go into a hospital to get a COVID test with other people who are experiencing symptoms of COVID. I feel like that's just more of a risk of getting it, so I would like to go through a drive-through facility. And yeah, the one that we were told was a drive-through is not a drive-through. It's actually a different one in a completely different area. So yeah, that's what we're doing, is driving all over the place for getting this COVID test. And it was hard also to find availability to do them today. So yeah, trying to get it done so that way we can have results in time before we leave. Just all part of the boat delivery experience, I guess, and figuring out this 2020 craziness.
What are we getting?
We are getting offshore harnesses that automatically inflate or manually, and safety tethers with double attachment points. Well, we just spent a stupid amount of money at West Marine and got our it's coming down. Got our life jackets / harnesses and our tethers for each of us. And the tethers we got were the racing tethers, so they have 2 attachment points of 2 different lengths, right?
Yeah.
I think so. And yeah, now it's pouring rain, as you can probably tell. But yeah, that's done now, and very exciting. We went ahead and got a membership. Since we're going to be spending a lot of money there, might as well get money back for it. So yeah, that's done. Another thing checked off. It's exciting.
Good morning, everybody. It is November 14th, and we are leaving our apartment that we've been at for a month. And we're in the middle of packing up right now, just finishing that up. We are headed to Fort Lauderdale because we are moving on to the boat today that we are helping to move from Fort Lauderdale to St. Thomas. So we're going to spend the night on the boat tonight, and then we're leaving tomorrow morning. So we're excited to get back on a boat and get out of this apartment. So we'll try to film as much of the journey as we can. Cheers.
Trying to break my mind. Can you tell me what you see? Maybe help me up this wall that's been blocking me. Hey, hey, getting closer every day. Hey, hey, getting closer every day.
The mess that is currently in our cabin. Need to take care of that for sure.
But we're on the boat. So excited. Brady is already waist deep into boat projects. Helping with something. I am going to tackle our cabin mess, move all that somewhere, not really sure, make the bed, and then move it all back. Just so it's done, we can get organized. Yeah, that sort of thing. But we have moved on boat, super excited. It is a DeFore, sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, Gibbsy 43 foot, I don't know the year. It is the 2 of us and Captain Dwayne. I don't think anybody else is joining. I know that he was trying to get some other people to join, but I don't think anybody is, so just us. But it's exciting. Lots of things going on, lots of projects everywhere. I'll give you a little tour.
We've got projects here. Coke Zero. Yum. So delicious. Yeah, projects. This is just there. Yeah. Projects. Our project cabin mess. Things happening here. That one you can be in normal. And then projects happening up there. But it's exciting. So exciting. So I think I'll also give a quick tour of all the other things because why not? Right? Captain's room. Looks like ours except mimicked, mirrored or whatever. Got a little storage over there. That's happening. Some engine access. You know, do have a little fan. I hope it works because it's warm back here. We do have an opening hatch back there. It's really close to the water though. I'm not sure what that all situation is. Obviously, engines under here, nav station. We have the saloon, settee, hangout stuff, galley over here. This is a fridge. Yeah. Oh gosh, that's really heavy actually. Especially for my left hand fridge. We need to stock. Yeah. Oh, it's stinky too. Whew. Then we've got a head here. One head here. With a hatch. Saltwater head. Manual pump. And then up here, got another head. 2 hatches. Another head. A Brady and forward beaver. They're working on the windlass. And then we've got a bunk here. And that's what we've got. That's our home for the next week to 2 weeks. And yeah, I'm really excited. Up until a couple hours ago, I guess, like driving up here, I've been nervous and just kind of like in the back of my mind, not really thinking about it, but now I am really excited. Super pumped. So, yeah, I need to tackle that because it's just, yeah, get it done.
I'm feeling like a ghost on the inside.
Good morning. It is the day that we set sail. Which is exciting. Just an everything bagels. I'm sorry if I have seeds in my teeth. I haven't looked in the mirror yet today. Brady brought me coffee and a bagel, which is already gone. And we set sail today. It's exciting. Neither one of us slept last night. I really didn't sleep. I think he got a little bit. I got about 0. So, we'll see how long I hold out. We ended up sleeping with our heads down there. So we wouldn't have to climb over where our heads go. Which makes sense. But Brady did hit his head. First night. First getting in. Yeah. So, we'll see how it goes. But we set sail today. It's exciting.
I'm feeling like a ghost on the inside. There's an emptiness. Oh, can you tell me what you know? Calm my brain. Tell my heart not to explode. Hey, hey, getting closer every day. Hey, hey, getting closer every day. Won't stop believing till I see myself where I need to be. This voice inside is my only guide. Gonna make sure I